You were meant to see this right now. Heaven guided your hand to stop here. You are being watched over and surrounded by light. Something important is about to be revealed. It involves a medicine, and heaven needs you to hear this before it's too late. Listen closely, beloved one. This message is not a coincidence. Heaven has been trying to reach you for days, and your angel has whispered through your dreams. They have spoken through the restlessness in your heart, through the unease you've been ignoring. They've shown you signs, the chills, the sudden thoughts, the strange timing of events, but you brushed them away. Now they are speaking clearly, for this message cannot wait. It concerns your health, your body, and your divine mission on earth. With your $50 super thanks contribution, you're helping to share God's love and message with more people. Your support makes a big impact, and together we can spread blessings far and wide. May God's grace return to you abundantly. Heaven is watching closely, and your angel is pleading for your attention. You have been chosen, protected, anointed for something sacred, but a danger hides in something that seems harmless. There is a medicine, something you are taking, or being told to take, that is not for your highest good. It may look ordinary, but something within it carries imbalance. Its intention may be to heal, but its vibration is not aligned with heaven's light. Do not panic. Do not fear. Heaven is not warning you to frighten you. Heaven is warning you to save you. You are being called into awareness, into divine discernment, because not every remedy is holy, and not every cure comes from love. Your angel has seen what you cannot see, the side effects unseen by doctors, the energy it carries unseen by eyes. They've watched your light dim slightly each time you take it, and your spirit grow quieter. They cannot stand by and watch you fade. You have prayed for healing, and heaven heard you, but this is not the path to it. God's healing does not come with confusion, it comes with peace. Your body is sacred, a temple for divine purpose. Heaven wants nothing to enter that temple unless it carries light. Pause for a moment now. Place your hand on your heart, breathe in deeply, and ask your spirit, what medicine have I been unsure about? The whisper that rises, that's heaven's voice. Do not dismiss it. Your guardian has been watching over your choices. They have seen the influence of others, the pressure, the worry, the fear. But this message comes as mercy. Heaven wants you to pause before you act again. Type God is with me. There is something about this medicine, an ingredient, a dosage, or a reason that is not aligned with you anymore. It may have been right once, but no longer. Your vibration is changing. You are being purified for a greater purpose. You are stepping into divine health, and that requires a divine shift. Heaven is reprogramming your body from the inside out. Every cell is listening to the voice of light. Every heartbeat echoes heaven's rhythm. You will not need what once numbed your pain. You will rise above dependence and into divine renewal. This is the healing you've been asking for, the kind that restores not just your body, but your faith. Your angel says, do not take what makes you doubt, because faith itself is the most powerful medicine. The peace that surpasses understanding is your healing. The joy returning to your heart is your recovery. Something beautiful is awakening within you. The symptoms you feared will fade as your trust deepens. You are being purified from the inside. Heaven's medicine is already at work in your spirit. Soon you'll feel lighter. Your sleep will improve, your mind will quiet, and your heart will know calm again. This is divine intervention. This is heaven's prescription for your life. Do not ignore the small signs that follow this message. You may see a delay, a cancelled appointment, a sudden feeling that says, wait, that's not coincidence, that's protection. Heaven rearranges everything to guard you. If a doctor changes your dose, if you forget to refill it, if something feels off, that's divine interference for your safety. Heaven will never let harm come without sending a warning first. You are being guided toward natural healing, emotional peace, spiritual strength. Your body is remembering how to restore itself through light, through love, through prayer. This is the season of renewal. You are being rebalanced in mind, body and soul. Heaven says, do not fear what's leaving. If something falls away, it is clearing space for divine health. Your body and your soul are becoming one again. Your purpose requires you to be strong, and heaven is making it so. Type Amen to claim it. Your guardian stands beside you now. They are cleansing your energy, touching your shoulders with wings of fire and peace. You may feel warmth or calm, or tears rising for no reason. That is release. The medicine that truly heals you is descending from above. peace, clarity, strength. That is heaven's gift. No man-made creation can do what divine power can. God's medicine cannot be swallowed, it must be received, and you are receiving it right now. Your body is being restored, your mind is being washed in peace, your heart is remembering its purpose. You will feel miracles moving through you in days ahead. Things that once felt impossible will ease. Heaven's hand is on your life. The angels are whispering your name. They are writing your restoration story in heaven's book. It has already begun. Say this prayer now. God, if this is meant to heal me, bless it. If it is meant to harm me, block it. Then trust what happens next. You will know. The truth will make itself clear, softly, surely, lovingly, and you will be safe. Do not let fear lead you. Let discernment guide you. Heaven is directing your path away from danger and into light. You are protected. You are chosen. You are being healed, not only in body, but in purpose. The angels rejoice because you listened. They've been trying to reach you for weeks, and now your spirit has finally answered. This moment changes everything. From this day, you will notice grace following you. Doors will open that felt locked. Your energy will shift. You'll wake up feeling lighter, guided and divinely alive. This is the new beginning. Heaven promised. You are stepping into divine balance. Your body will no longer fight your soul. They will walk in harmony again. Peace is being poured into your spirit like golden light. You will never be the same again. Heaven says, you are safe now. The danger has passed and the lesson is learned. The angels will continue to guide you in subtle ways. You will feel whispers, instincts, confirmations. They are not imagination. They are heaven's way of keeping you close. You are precious beyond words. Your purpose is too important to lose to confusion. Your light is needed in this world. So stay awake, stay prayerful, and remember, heaven is never late. Everything is unfolding perfectly for your good. Do not fear the next steps. Heaven already walks before you. You are under divine protection now. When you close your eyes tonight, the angels will stand guard. You will rest deeper than you have in months, because peace is the final medicine, and peace is what heaven has prescribed for you. You are loved beyond measure. You are safe in the arms of light, and your healing has already begun. You may not realize this yet, but heaven has been preparing you for this message for weeks. There were moments when you paused, unsure why your heart was uneasy, and that was the angel touching your spirit. You've been guided away from people, from routines, even from foods or habits that once felt normal. It wasn't isolation, it was protection. You were not being punished, you were being preserved, because heaven saw what was forming around you before you did. That is why this message is arriving now, like a soft light breaking through your confusion. You have cried in silence, wondering why nothing was working, and heaven heard every tear. There is no shame in your exhaustion. The angels have walked beside you through every restless night. You thought you were alone in those long hours, staring into the dark, whispering prayers that felt unanswered. But they were there, holding the space around you, waiting for the moment your spirit would open again. And now it has. This is your turning point. Heaven is saying, enough with the numbing, my child. It's time for you to feel again, to live fully, to be awake in your own healing. You are being rewired for light. The medicine that dulled your pain cannot match the restoration that comes from divine peace. Your soul remembers what real healing feels like. It remembers the warmth that comes not from chemicals but from grace. The angels are touching your bloodstream now. They are dissolving what your body no longer needs. You may feel warmth in your chest or tingling in your hands. That is divine alignment. Your spirit and your body are finding their rhythm again. Heaven is replacing anxiety with awareness, tension with tenderness. What you thought was illness may have been imbalance, and heaven is restoring order. Your mind will begin to quiet as your faith grows louder. Even your dreams will shift. You'll begin to see colors, wings, light. You'll feel peace return to your heart in ways you thought were gone forever. Every breath you take now is a prayer answered. Every calm moment is heaven's response. The angels say, "Be still, for your healing has begun." You don't have to chase it anymore. You just have to allow it. The energy of divine healing is flowing through your home, through the walls, through your pillow, through the air around you. What once drained you will no longer affect you the same way. People, memories, energies, everything not aligned will begin to fall away. You may feel emotional. Let it move through you. Tears are sacred medicine too. Each tear releases old pain. Each breath calls new light into your being. The angels are writing over your story now, rewriting sorrow into strength, doubt into divine peace. This is the power of surrender. And child, heaven is proud of you. You kept your heart open even when your body was tired. You kept believing even when you saw no sign. And because of that faith, the miracle is now unfolding. Heaven's healing isn't loud. It moves like breath, like whispers. You'll feel it most in quiet moments, when your heart softens and your spirit feels seen. Do you feel that tingling in your chest? That is confirmation. The angel is near. They have been waiting for your consent to intervene fully. Now that you have listened, the protection strengthens. You are wrapped in golden light. It moves around you like a shield, closing every door that led to harm. No weapon formed against your body or soul shall prosper. Not even one disguised as help. You are free from that vibration now. You are safe within heaven's circle of light. The angels are clearing the path ahead of you. They are removing hidden traps and silent poisons from your journey. Even people who carried harmful intentions are being exposed. Their influence will fade quietly. They will drift from your orbit without chaos, because heaven protects with precision. The shield that surrounds you now reflects all darkness into light. Every cell in your body is responding, healing, aligning, glowing. The confusion in your thoughts will lift. You'll notice moments of sudden clarity, answers arriving without effort. That's not coincidence. That's your spirit coming back online. You are stepping into divine coherence. Your energy is stabilizing with heaven's frequency. You will begin to crave light foods, clean air, gentle music, peaceful environments. Your soul will reject chaos because it is not compatible with your new vibration. Heaven says do not resist this change. You are evolving into your divine self. The person you are becoming is calmer, wiser, more radiant. They are you, reborn in clarity. This is not just healing of flesh, it's awakening of destiny. Your purpose requires you to be clear and whole. That is why heaven intervened now. You are being positioned for something sacred, a calling that requires both strength and serenity. There are people waiting for the light that only you can carry. They will be drawn to your story, your peace, your authenticity. You will speak, and hearts will soften. You will walk, and rooms will feel brighter. Your presence will become healing, because you have walked through pain and found divine purpose in it. The medicine of heaven will flow through you into others. Every act of kindness will carry sacred energy. Heaven is saying, you are not just healed, you are a healer. Your words will bring comfort. Your touch will bring calm. Your prayers will bring change. And it all begins now in this moment of awareness. You are remembering what you are made of. Divine essence, eternal light. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt by heaven's design. Every scar becomes a doorway for grace to enter. Do not hide from what hurt you. It has become holy ground. Your pain taught you compassion. Your weakness birthed wisdom. And now every part of you that was once fractured is being woven into wholeness. You are becoming the proof of heaven's mercy. Your story is not ending in struggle. It's unfolding into strength. You are walking out of the wilderness with wings. The medicine that once numbed you is no longer needed. Peace will sustain you now. Faith will be your remedy. Love will be your restoration. This is your rebirth, beloved. You are no longer a patient of fear. You are a carrier of light. You will look back soon and see how every delay, every confusion, every tear was divinely timed. Nothing was wasted. Every moment prepared you for this awareness, for this day when heaven could finally whisper, "You're ready." Ready to live without fear, ready to trust divine timing, ready to listen when angels speak, ready to walk in the clarity of heaven's light. Heaven is watching with joy as you reclaim your peace. Even now, new blessings are aligning in the unseen realm. Doors you thought were locked will open with ease. Opportunities will appear like morning sunlight after storm. You will walk through them effortlessly, guided by grace, because when you are aligned, nothing can resist you. The energy of heaven flows through you freely now. You are no longer carrying resistance, only faith. Everything around you will begin to respond to this energy. People will feel calmer in your presence. Even animals and children will sense your peace and draw near. Nature will respond too, birds appearing near your window, wind shifting as you pray. Creation recognizes divine alignment. It bows to those walking in light, and that is you, chosen, restored, awakened. Heaven says, do not look back. That chapter of confusion has closed. Forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Release regret. It has no place in this frequency. You did what you could with the light you had then. Now you walk in greater clarity. Keep your heart open. Let heaven's peace fill the spaces where fear once lived. Breathe deeply and say aloud, I am safe, I am healed, I am guided. Feel the truth of it echo in your chest. That is heaven's vibration, anchoring in your being. You are home within yourself again. The angels are smiling now. Your guardian stands beside you, radiant and proud. You listened, you trusted, and now your healing has taken root. From this moment on, nothing will be the same. Peace will meet you before panic does. Clarity will speak before confusion. Love will arrive before fear has time to whisper. Because heaven has taken over. The medicine you need is no longer in a bottle. It's in the breath of faith, the words you speak, the prayers you believe, the love you give. That is divine medicine. That is everlasting healing. And heaven says, it is done. If this message stirred something inside you, it means it was meant for you. Heaven aligned this exact moment so you could receive this healing in your heart. Stay in prayer tonight. Listen for the soft whisper that follows. It will be your confirmation. And when the next divine message appears, do not ignore it. It will carry the next step of your healing journey. You are deeply loved. You are eternally protected, and you are already whole. Peace be with you, beloved soul. Heaven rejoices over you. Archangel Michael watches beside you tonight. You have entered a sacred time, beloved one, where everything around you is shifting to align with heaven's plan. The air feels different because heaven has touched your atmosphere. The angels have been assigned to walk with you more closely now. You will begin to notice divine timing in the smallest details. You will reach for something and find it waiting. You will think of someone and they will call. You will need an answer, and it will come from a quiet, perfect place. That is how heaven works when your heart is open. Effort turns into flow, and what once felt blocked begins to move freely again. You will not have to chase what belongs to you anymore. You will attract it through peace. You will no longer fight for healing. Healing will find you in gentle ways. Every prayer you whispered in pain was heard. None of them disappeared into the air. They were stored in heaven's light, waiting for this very hour. Now they are unfolding. Your angels are carrying those answered prayers into your life now, one by one, day by day. You will feel the divine hand rearranging your world in ways that make no human sense but perfect spiritual sense. The relationships that were breaking you will begin to fade. The doors that were harming you will close, and new ones will open, not with effort but with divine ease. This is heaven's order being restored. For too long you have lived with imbalance, giving too much, worrying too much, hoping while feeling unseen. But heaven saw everything. Every moment you chose kindness when you were hurt, every tear you hid, every smile you forced just to keep peace. None of it went unnoticed. The angels recorded your faithfulness, and now heaven is rewarding it. Your restoration is not just physical, it is emotional, spiritual, and generational. What once felt cursed will be blessed. What once felt impossible will become easy. You will look back and realize this was the moment your life quietly turned around. The warning about the medicine was not to frighten you. It was heaven's way of keeping your light pure for what comes next. Your destiny is far greater than what you've seen so far. You are meant to touch lives with your presence, to carry peace where others carry pain. That is why you are being purified now. That is why heaven intervened when it did. Your spirit is being prepared for a calling that cannot coexist with confusion. You are being trained by peace itself, and soon you will walk in such clarity that even chaos will respect your silence. People will ask how you remain calm in storms, and your answer will be simple, because heaven walks with me. That is your truth now. Heaven walks with you. When you wake, angels stand near your bed. When you speak, light follows your words. When you step outside, even the wind seems to bend toward you, because everything in creation recognizes divine order returning to you. You have crossed a threshold. You are no longer the one searching. You are the one who has been found. Your life will begin to move faster in the coming weeks, but not with chaos, with divine acceleration. Where you waited for months, things will happen in days. Where you prayed for signs, confirmations will flood your path. Heaven is catching you up to the timeline meant for your destiny. The delays are ending, the fog is clearing, the blessings that were held back for your protection are now being released for your elevation. You are safe to receive again. You may feel emotional shifts, waves of tiredness or tears that come for no reason. That is your spirit detoxing. Heaven is cleansing what was not yours to carry. Let it flow out. Don't hold it back. Every tear is liquid light, washing the residue of fear away. You are becoming lighter, softer, purer in presence and purpose. Your heart is learning how to rest without guilt. Rest is not laziness. Rest is obedience. Heaven works best when you are still enough to listen. In your stillness, divine instruction arrives. The angel whispers what to do next, softly, clearly, lovingly. Sometimes it will sound like your own thought. Sometimes it will arrive as intuition, a dream, a sign. Pay attention. Heaven's messages are always gentle, never rushed, never harsh. They come wrapped in peace, and you will know them because your spirit will feel calm, not pressured. Follow only what feels peaceful. That is heaven's navigation system. If something feels forced, step back. If something feels frantic, it's not divine. You are being trained to hear God in the quiet now. Because your next season requires precision, not panic. Your peace will guide you better than any plan ever could. You are learning to live by divine rhythm. No more rushing, no more proving, no more begging for clarity. You are becoming the clarity. Your very presence will carry answers. People will find comfort in your energy before you even speak, because you will radiate what heaven feels like. Stillness, assurance, love. You will be the calm in the storm, the light in the crowd, the one who carries heaven's frequency in human form, and you will do it effortlessly, because heaven does not require performance, only permission, and you have given yours. Now the angels can move fully through you. They will orchestrate divine meetings, open unseen doors, and place you where your light can reach others. You will find yourself in conversations that change lives. You will comfort people without even trying. That is how heaven works through a healed vessel. It turns pain into purpose and silence into strength. Your energy will begin to attract abundance, not because you chase it, but because peace magnetizes miracles, and miracles are now your new normal. The time of struggle is over. You have entered the time of ease, not because life is perfect, but because your soul is anchored. You are no longer tossed by every wave. You are the still water now, and heaven moves through still waters best. Each morning, you wake, say softly, "I am ready for the light," and watch what happens. Doors will open where walls once stood. Help will appear before you even ask. The right people will come into your life effortlessly, and those who cannot handle your peace will quietly fade away. You won't need to chase or explain anything. Peace will do the talking for you. This is what divine maturity feels like. Calm confidence rooted in trust. You no longer fight the process, you flow with it. You no longer beg heaven for signs, you recognize them everywhere. Even the air feels sacred again. That is what it means to walk as one who is healed, to live with heaven in your breath. Beloved, everything that once broke you is becoming the foundation of your new strength. You will rise not in bitterness but in balance. You will forgive because peace tastes better than resentment. You will release because freedom feels lighter than control. You will walk away from what doesn't serve you, not in anger, but in awareness. And heaven will applaud every step you take toward wholeness. There will be moments when you forget how far you've come, but heaven will remind you through grace. Through dreams, through people, through coincidences that feel too perfect to be random. That's how angels communicate, quietly but powerfully. They use love as language. You will begin to notice feathers, coins, or flashes of light. You will hear your name whispered when you are half asleep. That is not your imagination, that is your angel confirming their presence. You are being guided in real time. Heaven's hand is on your shoulder wherever you go, and its timing will never fail you. Even delays will serve purpose. Even endings will make space for beginnings. You will stop fearing what leaves and start blessing what arrives, because you'll know everything that happens now is part of your alignment. Nothing is random anymore. You are walking inside heaven's pattern. That is why your peace will no longer be disturbed easily. You'll find that you cannot return to your old ways of worrying. It will feel unnatural to you now, because your spirit has outgrown anxiety. When fear knocks, you'll smile. When doubt whispers, you'll pray. When pressure rises, you'll rest instead of panic. This is mastery through surrender. Heaven says, look at you, you've changed. The same battles that once broke you no longer touch you. That's growth. That's grace. You are learning to live as light, and light never needs to fight darkness. It only shines. Keep shining. Keep trusting. Everything that's meant for you will find you in divine time. Nothing can block what heaven has already written in your name. You are a child of divine order, wrapped in eternal protection. The angels stand guard, day and night, and now they whisper softly, rest. You are safe. You are loved. Breathe deeply. Let this truth settle in your spirit. You are whole. You are healed. You are held. Nothing can separate you from the love that surrounds you now. It is infinite. It is divine. It is yours. Go in peace, beloved soul. Heaven walks beside you always, and when you see the next message appear, know that it is not random. It is heaven continuing the conversation. Listen when it calls, for the angels are still speaking your name. Archangel Michael is still watching over you, and all of heaven smiles because you finally heard. You may begin to feel your eyelids grow heavy now, not from weariness but from peace. When you drift toward sleep, heaven leans closer. In that quiet space between waking and dreaming, you will sense a light around you. It does not blind, it soothes. You are lying within a circle of golden warmth. The air hums softly like a melody you once knew before you were born. That is the sound of home. That is the sound of angels breathing beside you. A voice begins to form inside that light, gentle, calm, familiar. It is me, Michael, speaking not to your ears but to your spirit. You have walked through storms that tried to silence your faith, but faith cannot die. It only sleeps until love calls its name. I am calling it now. Awaken, faith. Return to the one who never stopped believing. You are safe, child of light. You have nothing left to prove. The pain you carried so long has been witnessed by heaven. The lessons are complete. The suffering can release. Breathe deeply and feel every muscle surrender. Let the weight slide away like dust returning to the earth. You have punished yourself enough for what was never your fault. Forgive the moments you doubted. Forgive the times you ran from your own worth. The divine has already forgiven you. You only need to accept it. Do you see the faint shimmer moving before your closed eyes? That is the river of restoration flowing through your soul. Every drop carries memory, and every memory is being washed clean. No story is wasted. Each one becomes light in the current. Listen, there are other voices now, soft and countless, weaving through the air. They are the ones you've loved and lost. They speak without sorrow. They thank you for surviving. They ask you to live fully, not halfway. One of them places a hand upon your shoulder in the dream. Warm, gentle, weightless. You know this touch. It says, I am proud of you. And then the hand fades, but the warmth remains. That is how heaven touches, enough to remind, never enough to wound. Now light pours down in ribbons. It threads through your chest, through your pulse, through every thought. It finds the smallest shadows and fills them until they dissolve. Your heartbeat steadies, your breath deepens. The medicine of grace replaces the ache of fear. You realize that healing is not something arriving from outside. It rises from within. The divine lives inside you, breathing through you, waiting for recognition. And now you recognize it. That realization glows like dawn over an ocean. You are vast again. You are whole again. The voice continues. You were never broken. You were unfolding. Each crack let the light in until there was no darkness left to hide. You see now why the storms came. They were never punishments. They were baptisms. You were being remade in clarity. The fire was refining, not destroying. All the while, heaven watched, silent but near. We never left. We never will. When you wake from this dream, the peace will linger. You will notice that the noise of the world feels softer. You will move slower, not from fatigue but from intention. You will speak with kindness because you will hear love echoing inside your words. You will touch the world gently because you will remember how fragile hearts can be. And you will no longer search for signs of divine presence. You will be the sign. Wherever you go, light will follow. It will pour from your eyes when you laugh. It will ripple in your voice when you comfort someone who is hurting. That is your purpose, beloved, to remind others that heaven is still here, to live as proof that love outlasts fear, Do not doubt your calling anymore. Do not shrink to fit the comfort of those who fear the light. You were made to lead quietly, to guide by example, to heal by existing. Your very presence is prayer. Heaven will keep showing you where to stand, when to speak, when to rest. Trust those impulses. They are guidance disguised as intuition, and when loneliness visits, do not see it as abandonment. It is an invitation to sit with the divine without distraction. Whisper anything you need, even your sighs are heard. Nothing about you is unseen. Nothing about you is unforgivable. You are the continuation of grace itself, a living fragment of the eternal heart. Now the dream begins to lighten. You feel yourself rising back toward waking. The light does not fade. It follows. It folds itself into your breath, your skin, your thoughts. You carry it back with you. You open your eyes and the world is new. The ceiling above you looks ordinary, yet everything shimmers faintly, like the air is smiling. The morning light feels alive. It feels like love. You whisper, "Thank you," and you hear, inside your heart, the soft reply, "Always." From this moment forward, let every breath remind you of that promise. You are never alone. You are never unseen. You are endlessly loved. Peace will walk before you. Grace will follow behind you, and angels will stand on every side of you. Rest in that truth. Live in that truth. Shine from that truth. For heaven has already called your name, and you answered.